you so far, Father God, and that's to come forth and let your word be told the way you want it told, not the way Myra wants it to be told. I bless you now in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. 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 John 19:26-27 says, when Jesus therefore saw his mother and the disciple standing by whom he loved, he said unto his mother, woman, behold thy son. This scene has touched people through the ages. A mother with her beloved son dying on the cross. I put myself in this position. Amen. I didn't have a son that was worthy to go to the cross, but I put myself in Mary's place. What would I have done if I saw my only son dying on the cross? She stood there with the other weeping women of Golgotha to the very end. Tradition wants us to believe that when they took the body of Jesus down from the cross, she took him into her arms one last time. And he lay on her lap, broken, wounded, bleeding, covered with blood. From where the crown of thorns had been placed on his head, the blood dripping down. Yeah. She held him in her arms where he had been bruised and the nails had torn him and ripped him. Yeah. She held him in her arms and holding him, I can imagine her saying, my son. This is my son. Yeah. I carried him for 9 months. This is my son. Yeah. I can imagine her holding him, drenched in sorrow, piercing her heart. Myra had played a major role in his life. After all, she was his mother. Yeah. She took care of him. The other women followed him, but she took care of him. I can imagine her in those 9 months. It does not say much about him as a child, but you can imagine him. You can imagine Mary holding him, playing with him as a child, nursing him at her breast. Come on, put yourself in her place, holding him as a child, leading him and nurturing him. I can imagine this happening to her. The presence of Mary at the cross adds both humanity and horror. Can you see the scene? Can you see his face all torn and bruised? After all they did pluck the hair out of his beard. After all they did scar his body, they whipped him with how many lashes? Come on. The cat of 9 tails drawing the wool all over him. He was bleeding profusely, but yet we have to be reminded that he was not a robot. He was a real human being. A man who had once been a boy, who had been carried in his mother's womb. She no doubt remembered that. And she was looking at him and holding him in her arms. And even now as he was dying on the cross as the Savior of the world, he was also a son. Amen. But he played a role that he did not neglect even at these last moments. As he was looking down from the cross, looking at his mother and looking at the man, the disciple that he called his beloved disciple. He was forging a relationship between John and his mother. One that would meet her needs financially and in other ways. One that would meet her needs in every other way that a son would take care of a mother even though he was about to depart. He wanted to make sure that every need would be met for his mother. The one that nurtured him. The one that took care of him. The one that probably bandaged up a few wounds even when he was a child. That's right. He said unto his mother, woman, behold thy son. Not talking about himself, but the disciple who was going to take his place as being the son. Not by nature, not by adoption, but one who would show himself as a son. That's right. By his dutiful and respectful affection for her. Pastor, you always call the different ones your son. Those ones that look out for you, the ones that take care of you. But could you think of one that you would have left to take care of your mother? Amen. Could you think of one that you would dare and nurture to her if you was not here? If you was fixing to leave, can you think of one that you would say, mother, behold your son. Mother, I'm going to leave her. Leave this person for you to take, because I know they're going to take care of you. Think about it. Those of you that's here, who would you leave to take care of your mother if you was fixing to part from you? All right, Reverend. You look at that, you look at that bleeding. Who would you leave to take care of your mother? Now the Bible never tells us that he called her anything else other than woman.
Amen.
He didn't say mommy.
Amen.
He didn't say mother.
Amen.
He said woman. Not out of disrespect to her or as being ashamed of her, but partly that he might raise her and add strength to her passion.
Amen.
He knew what she was going through. After all, was he not the God of compassion?
Amen.
He knew exactly how she felt. Those were sitting down there going, if you be the Christ, come on down and save yourself. If you be the Christ, get on down off that cross and save us too. He was trying to spare her from the agony and not expose her to their rude insults. He was trying, that was his mother. He didn't forget that role. If he did, then he would have said, I'm fitting to leave up out of here, I'm going to just go ahead on and let me do whatever. But he did not. He wanted to let her know that all their natural relationship was about to
preach, Reverend.
Mother, I'm fixing to leave you now, but guess what? I'm not forgetting about you.
Amen.
I'm going to take care of you, but I want you to know that I'm not your little baby boy anymore.
Amen.
I'm not the little one that you nurtured from the womb up to this time.
Amen.
I'm about to leave, but guess what? I got to be about my Father.
Amen.
Yeah.
I got a heavier call that I got to answer, but guess what? I'm not going to forget about you. I'm leaving you now, but my Father is calling me to a higher place, and I got to go. But I'm leaving you in the care of someone I know who will look after you. I know when I leave, he's going to take care of you. When I leave this, don't worry about the crown of thorns. I got that covered. Don't worry about the nails. I got that covered. Don't worry about my bleeding, the blood that you see. All that's been taken care of. My Father, who is rich in mercy. My Father, who cares for me. He's going to cover all. Don't worry about that. Woman. Woman was a term that was used back in the Hebrew language. And what it meant was madam. It was a respectful term. You use it now, that's what the motorcycle gang called. They say, come on here, woman. But that's not what he meant. I love you, woman. Even with the woman that was caught in adultery. He said, woman.
That's what he said.
Go and sin no more. But it was a term that he used out of respect. Your sins are forgiven. But when he was talking to his mother, he said, woman. Behold thy son. John, behold thy mother. I know that this man is going to take care of you. I wouldn't just leave you to anybody. This is my beloved disciple. I know he loved me, but I know he's going to love you. He's going to take care of you. So he's going to love you as I do. So don't worry about what's to come. Don't worry about what's ahead. In other words, I got this covered. John, take care of my mother.